Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. This video is with regard to the concept of horizontal and vertical scaling. Although I'm going to just cover the Kafka application or the Apache Kafka software in the EC2 instance, and we are going to build our golden golden AMI on AWS, and I'm going to show you that if your application is in the same EC2 instance, so if you provide to your clients, then definitely horizontal scaling is not possible. You have to go for the vertical scaling, and you have to it is up to the clients and how they can set up the automated backups of that particular AMIs, because I've already made a video a few hours ago. So, with regard to the Apache Kafka cluster, which is going to be highly available um, if it is outside uh, from your machine. So that is how, for instance, you can consider this as an database or RDS, that if if your database lives in that particular EC2 instance, how you can auto scale. So that is what I want to show you, but also the discover this video covers the video with regard to the concept of um, installation of Kafka and Docker. So let's begin. So what I'm going to do is to show you guys that how it is going to be achieved. First of all, it is actually pretty simple, but we are going to launch an EC2 instance, and from that we are going to build our own. You can say that golden AMI. So um, let me launch this particular EC2 instance. So I've already made excuse me. So, so I've already uploaded a repository with regard to that, and let me open the code for you. And this is going to be available for you guys in my GitHub repository. I will provide you the link. So this is the Docker and Docker Compose installation script. So I'm going to install in that particular EC2 instance. So let me simply spin up EC2 instance. T3 is small, okay, T3 medium would be fine. Okay, and no issues with that. So I'm going to put this in my user data, and I'm going to simply call this Kafka in Docker. Okay, so simply create security group Kafka in Docker, and okay, that's fine. Let it open, because is this? This is just the demo, and I'm going to use the key. Okay, so mhm, okay, security group is already there, so I'm going to select the existing one, Kafka. Kafka and Docker would be fine. Download this key pair and simply um, do the SSH into this particular machine. So let me bring this key on desktop. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to do the SSH stuff in that particular reset instance. Okay, so copy the public IP and open a bash shell. Okay, SSH hyphen I, this is the key I'm going to use. And so what we are doing here that we are going to build our own AMI and just I'm going to share the concept that what we are going to do here. So from that particular AMI, whether it lives in the AWS marketplace or Azure, we are going to provide our clients that, and I'm going to show you the how it is not possible to do the horizontal scaling, and the scaling is only going to be possible if it is vertical. And definitely from client's perspective, client uh, is going to be responsible for that. So let me show you the concept with regard to that. So if I do sudo hyphen I, if I do systemctl status docker, so we have already installed Docker and Docker Compose. You will see Docker Compose. Okay, everything is there. So what I'm going to do is to simply copy this Docker Compose YAML file, and I'm going to um, call this Docker compose.yaml, and I'm going to insert the code, and I'm gonna say that Docker compose compose up hyphen d, and I'm going to do this in a detached mode. Okay, so what it is going to do, it is going to download the Bitnami publicly available image from the Docker Hub public registry, and they have their public repository in the public registry. So it is going to pull that image of Zookeeper and Apache Kafka. So now both are running. So I've set up the persistency as well. I mean, if you see this Kafka, and if you navigate to the Docker Hub, I'm not going to give you all the details with regard to that. Everything is available. If let me just even let me show you that part as well. Docker Hub, Bitnami Kafka. That's what we are doing here. So documentation with regard to that is available. How you can persist the data. So I've done the persistency stuff. So and restart stuff. I mean, let me show you that what is mean by that. So okay, so as I told you, this is the high availability setup in the Kubernetes, and also StreamZ is so versatile that it give you the Bayesian connector as well. So I mean, they continuously update their documentation. Have a look into that as well. So, okay, where we were, yeah, Bitnami Kafka, and so this is the documentation with regard to the Kafka setup in Docker Compose. So we are actually following this document, but I've already set up all the stuff for you. So you have to simply use this script, and everything is going to be set up for you guys. So what I'm going to do, okay, this is the persistence stuff. So let me show you the other commands as well. So okay, um, what I'm going to do is to create a fun topic in that particular container, and but I'm not going to create this one. So we have set up our application, and everything is up and running. So what I'm going to do is to simply to provide these application to my clients. What I'm going to do is to simply create a, or you can say the build a golden AMI. Let me simply take an image. So the best practice is that you should stop the city instance. I mean, as we are building the AMI, everything is set up. We have burned the image, and everything is going to be automatically up and running. So let me show you what I mean by that. When we spin up a new EC2 instance from our golden AMI. So what I have set up is that container are going to be automatically start here. So in case of any stop, so what we are currently doing that we are going to stop our EC2 instance, and then we will take the golden name. So it is stop, and so it is. I'm assuming that we have built our application. Now we are going to um, take a AMI image and templates, create um image. So let me call this Cloud Geeks Kafka Cap. So this is my golden AMI, and I'm going to give the same description as this is the demo. So let's create a AMI from that. So from the client's perspective, I will show you that. So just assume that this is now available in the AWS Marketplace or in the Azure Marketplace. Let it build. So it will definitely take 4 to 5 minutes. Once it's done, I'm going to, I mean, unpause my video and we'll be back with you guys. So guys, our image is now available. So the client, now I'm assuming that it is available in my AWS marketplace, in the AWS marketplace. So what I'm going to do, let me just simply, okay, let us stop and just simply start or launch incidents from this. So you just assume that I'm a client, and I'm I'm your client, and you provided me this image, and which has Apache Kafka and all the relevant stuff with regard to your application is built in. So I'm going to launch. It is my choice. You provided me these relevant AMIs with the specification of CPU and RAM, whatever, and I'm going to launch these. launch this. Okay, so my app Kafka. So if I launch this, okay, well, let's select the same stuff um, as this is the demo. Okay, even you can select the different key pair. Let me select the different key pair this time. So we have new Kafka My App launch as I'm the client. So let it start, and I'm going to SSH into this particular machine. So if I do SSH -I and do this EC2 dash user and copy the IP address of that particular machine, you will see everything is going to be available. But then I'm going to show you the auto scaling part, that if you set up something, I mean, you can't really scale, and for auto scaling, what is required, which is the horizontal scaling actually. So if I do Docker ps-a, you see, I've entered into your app project. I just launched from from the AWS marketplace, and everything is available up and running. So if I store, let's say, let me create one topic here, okay? And this topic is going to be, if I navigate into this particular machine, let me just show you that Docker exec exec uh, into this particular container, into the bash, take the bash shell. So by default, cd into op bitnami have their stuff, uh, whatever you do in op bitnami, and navigate to the scripts section. So we have some scripts already provided by bitnami with regard to the Kafka. So I'm going to simply use this command, and I'm going to run this to create a topic. So this will create one topic, and the topic is going to be, the topic name is Asimalai. So I can even list the topic that is going to be recalled by the zookeeper, and it will show us this particular topic. So my whole point is that with regard to the high availability, now our EC2 instance is running here. So as I told you, horizontal scaling is not possible, and if I set up a launch configuration, I'm going to show you the concept with regard to the horizontal scaling, where you can scale up if your load increase, whatever, and then you scale down. So in this case, it is not possible. Let's say this is my app, and I'm a client, okay? So now responsibility is at my end. So my app Kafka, okay. So I'm going to select AMI, and this is the one which you have provided me from your AWS, from actually from the AWS marketplace. I'm going to select this. So if I select this, the point is that if it is launching EC2 instance, new EC2 instance. So uh, it will definitely not going to have my data in it because I've just created my data from that. So definitely horizontally scaling is not possible because everything is living inside your EC2 machine. So let me just okay, just create this and existing key pair. Okay, one more. Okay, auto scaling. Okay, select the existing one. Now what left? Okay, instance type is going to be T3A. T3A small is going to be fine. So let's create it. So our launch configuration is created for the horizontal scaling, and I'm going to create auto scaling group, my app Kafka. Okay, switch to launch configuration, and this is the one I've created, and I'm going to select next, and the VPC and subnet I select the subnet. It is going to launch, so I'm going to select here random subnet. So there is a node load balancer. Okay, so my desired capacity is one, minimum or maximum two. So create next, and I'm going to call this my app horizontal. Might be spelling horizontal. Okay, horizontal AS auto scaling. Okay, so created. So my pronunciation is also improved. It should be horizontal scaling. So anyway, now what it is going to do, it is going to launch one EC2 instance as I set up the desired capacity of one, and the minimum and maximum capacity is one. But the whole point is that if I do SSH into this machine, it has not the data which I created because it is from the email you provided. So as all the database, or you can say that your Apache Kafka is living into that particular EC2 machine, so definitely horizontal scaling in such case is not possible unless your data is stored outside somewhere, and you just simply, in other words, your application should be stateless, or even, I mean, the session can be broke if your if your clients are directly connected to some application. So you can store that particular session somewhere in DynamoDB or Elastic Cache. So this is the concept I have to show you that w- horizontal scaling is not possible And now how vertical scaling is possible. So from as I'm client, it is now from my end, it is my responsibility. So this is my Apache Kafka app, and I'm simply going to take, if I'm going to take the AMI of this, which has this data asymmetrine in it, and it will give me that particular data pack because I have the AMI. Although the other stuff I can set up is that I can set up the AWS automated backup. What it does, instead of you take manual backups of your EC2 instance, uh, sorry, I've opened the AWS auto scaling, is the backup. Simply tap the backup here. So if you click on the backup, you will see the automated backup you can set up with the proper retention period, and it is just not provide you this, it gives you more option, like you can even store those AMIs in the different regions with proper retention period. Retention period, I mean by that, uh, let's say if you looking to take a backup of all your data, like taking AMIs, so you can restore your latest AMI, uh, but there will be a lot of AMIs. So retention means that you can remove the previous backups automatically. So everything is going to be available in this AWS centrally manages the and automates the backup across AWS services. So you can even take up the backups of the RDs as well. So suppose I've taken the backup from that, and I have a AMI. So I'm not going to show you all the stuff, but if I take the AMI of that, suppose this is the that particular new AMI from that, and I'm going to launch that particular EC2 instance from that. So even in high availability, AWS has SLAs. What are SLAs? Service level agreements. SLAs. Okay. So you see, these are the service level agreement. Even if you provide your client or something like that, so you have to have, I mean, SLAs, that how much is going to be downtime in your application. For instance, even your banking app, they send you messages on daily, weekly basis that we are going to perform some maintenance and we are not going to be available at that particular time. So these are the SLAs. So anyway, I guess I'm able to convey my message with regard to the deployment of Apache Kafka in Docker, and also I just need to show you that how you can do the vertical scaling, and because horizontally scale is not possible. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.